finale. So looking forward to that. We got 4 playoff races. Got a little bit of a mix of road course, short track, and mile and a half. So should set up for some great racing for the playoffs as well. And then we'll have our season-ending championship at Auto Club. So that should be that's one you definitely don't want to miss. What's up, Heavy?
What's going on, buddy?
I don't know, man. Ready to get this party started, brother.
Heck yeah, yeah. I was running a little bit behind. Glad it made it though.
Yeah, it's all right. They qualifying right now. I think a lot of the invites should already been out, so we just waiting to join. So
heck yeah, this is gonna be exciting tonight. Long
man, I'm telling
race.
you, man. Well, we got a stacked field too. I mean, we got it's either 14 or 15 guys tonight. JD can't make it. He's battling with some sickness, so
Oh man,
it kind of opens the door for some other guys to gain some valuable points, especially the guys that's right there on the bubble. You know, like 12th, 11th, 10th. You know, that's one spot up they can gain. So should be exciting, man. I'm ready to get started.
Definitely. For those guys in the back, like you were saying, when you're back there, any points you can get, any way you can get it, you taking it.
Yeah, for sure.
Charlotte, she gets a little tough though.
It is. I was going to say, what's your take on Charlotte?
It's an experience needed track. It separates the guys that put in the time and the practice from the guys that just show up and run.
Yeah, for sure.
But she's tough.
I mean, it's not necessarily a tire eater. You know, like some of these mile and a halves and stuff, but you know, it can definitely get a little slick coming up off of turn 4, just depending, you know, if you're from the middle of the track to the top, you know, coming off, it can just with that, just the contour and the shape of the track, it can kind of get you a little loose coming off. But I think if you can stay like middle groove to bottom groove coming off, I think you'll set yourself up for a good race. But I tell you, I got a feeling sometime tonight there's going to be some guys getting loose coming off the floor. We might have a pile up.
Yeah, I can definitely see some cars getting collected coming off and smacking the wall.
Yep. Let's see here.
Because that's really, to me, coming off 2, you take the chance of hitting that backstretch wall coming off 2, but coming off 4, you'll end up in the infield grass.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. And it's notorious for that.
But
honestly.
the track really is not overly demanding. She just makes you pay when you make a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And that's when those tires start slicking up a little bit and you get maybe 3/4 into your run and stuff, and if your car's not dialed in and set up exactly where you need it to be, it can be a very long race for you.
Definitely. Not being stable and your car doing exactly what you want it to do at this place, because you know your car, if you trust that car every lap, then you're just focusing on your marks. But when that car slips up and does something you ain't expecting it to do, you can't hit your mark, and that's when you just start falling back.
Yeah,
that's when you come off 2 and catch that wall, or come off 4 too loose and end up in the infield or back across the front stretch.
Yep. Because then you start thinking about you start changing your line, or you start overthinking and not hitting your marks, and it's very easy to hit the apron here too.
Yeah. And you get that rear end kicked around at least a little bit from that apron. It's almost impossible to catch it off 4 later in your run.
Yeah, exactly. So we kind of do this every week. Who you think is going to be your pick tonight? Who's your pick tonight?
I'll be real honest. I ain't got to see a lot of the B guys this week practice, so I'm really just going out of a hat here. I'm gonna pick Micah, and I think a surprise could be Blazing.
That's good. That's good, solid picks there. Very good, solid picks. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to agree with you tonight. I got kind of three guys. I had three, but my man Bo Hunter didn't show up tonight. I don't know what's going on with him. Hope everything's okay with him. I know he put in a ton of practice this week and was turning some really good times. But I'm going to go with Micah, Blazin, and I'm gonna go with Chargers. You know, last week he came away with the win at Darlington.
He did.
It's kind of a crazy ending, but you know he's been right there. He's been right there the last couple races, and he finally was able to put it together last week and come away with a win. So yeah, I think he might continue that hot streak momentum coming into this week.
Yeah, I was under the weather last week. I forgot all about Chargers getting that victory. They're
Yeah,
definitely building off that momentum. We've noticed in the B League, these guys, when they get that momentum rolling, they use it to their advantage a lot.
Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's like when Micah got his first win, it was like boom, boom, boom. Like he just started winning, you know, like.
That's it. And Chargers, we know, is a good driver. He just seemed to not have the pieces fall in the right places for him every race so far. Once he can get that going for him, he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Exactly. And you know, I hadn't said much about it, but our format for next season is some lucky winners of the B group's going to have a chance to run in the A group next season. So stay tuned. I hadn't really broadcasted it a whole lot because I'm still trying to piece and put stuff together of what kind of format and how we're gonna do it next season. But I was looking to run 3 groups next season, but I'm not sure if we're going to have enough guys. But still not out of the question. But it's a very good possibility. We could run an A, B, and a C next season. Just hadn't been able to put anything. Just hadn't finalized anything yet. Just still kind of working through some details and on how we want to approach it and how we want to do it. So either way, we're gonna crown a champion this year. So both groups. It's been a hell of a season. I mean, these guys have. You know, these B group guys are like night and day, man. They're from last year to this year is tremendous progress. I mean, some of these guys is really impressed me this year, and just very happy for them, and fortunate enough that these guys run in our league, and we're able to broadcast them every week, and it's been awesome, man. It's been a lot bigger than I ever expected that we would be, you know.
Yeah, it definitely has. And they, like you said, have shown improvement week after week after week to where now it's just absolutely exciting to broadcast these guys' races. Like, you never know what's going to happen. You got your few guys that are always up front, but what I get excited about the B group is the guy that 2 weeks ago was running in 8th place, and now he's up here in 4th, just hanging with these guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's that improvement, and that seeing that happen is what excites me to want to broadcast these guys' races.
Yep, exactly. And it's, man, I'm telling you, I'm so proud of these guys. You know, they make me very proud, man, to see where they were and then where they're at now. I mean, if anybody don't think this league is competitive, it's highly mistaken. I mean, good drivers in here and fast drivers in here in both groups, and you know, this B group, man, anybody can win on any day. You know, I could name 6, 7, 8 different guys, 9 guys that could win at any track. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah, that's why
Super
I
proud.
don't consider it a A and B. It's more like a A main, B main.
Yeah,
We
me
just have
too.
too
Me
many
too.
guys, really, for us all to be in the A.
Yep, exactly.
Because these guys have hands down. I mean, any one of them can fill in an A, and they're going to be top 10 in the A races.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And that, the thing about us, man, is we help each other, and within the group. I don't mind helping. I know Eagles don't mind helping. You don't mind helping. War don't mind helping. It's all about all of us getting better together.
And that's
And
it. Like, nobody wants
it's
to hop in here and just get dominated and made fun of, and nobody ever reach out and try to help. I want the
Yep,
competition to be better than me always. That way I'm constantly trying to improve.
yep, exactly.
And that's really like another thing about FTR in general is we're here to help you. Whatever you need, one of us has an answer for you.
Yeah, exactly. I get messages all the time. Guys wanting setups and stuff like that. You know, a lot of times I'll be like, hey, send me your setup and let me help you with yours.
Yeah.
Or, now if I know you, like know you and don't mind, I don't mind helping. You know, um, if I don't know you, I'll send you a setup. It don't really matter to me if it makes you better on the game or you can learn something from my setup. Hey, that's what it's all about. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can give you a setup, but don't mean you can drive it. Don't mean you're gonna be able to drive it the same as I
That's it.
do. You ain't,
But
you
like
know.
you said, you're starting out taking their setup and telling them what you would tweak after testing with it to make it faster helps in a lot of ways because then it shows them the direction to building their own setups. Like, all right, I
Yeah.
did this right, I did that right, I didn't do this right, you know?
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yep. It's just this league is fun, man. We try to make it fun, exciting, kind of like a family environment, and I think we got a awesome group of guys in here. I mean, yeah, we argue sometimes, but it's just a part of it,
That's just
you
passion.
know. But it is, and at the end of the day, we all get along anyways. I mean, it's just racing deals sometime, and we come in here, we race hard, we race competitive, and that's what
It's
it's
a
all
good
about.
feeling on the track knowing that nobody out there is deliberately there to ruin your night.
Yeah, correct. Yep, yep. And you can't say that about a lot of other leagues.
Nope.
I mean, you just can't. And you know, we may not be the cleanest league all the time, but I
But we're
guarantee you, we
constantly
one of the most
improving, and
competitive.
that's what helps us, I think, is we're always willing to see something and try and change to fix that.
Correct. Yep. That's what it's all about. You know. But looks like they are done with qualifying, so we should get started here in just a second. I think they had to remake the lobby because they went to the wrong track. So looks like we got invites coming out now. So
So we got a few guys returning tonight, I seen.
yeah, we do. We got Buck Gaming. He's been kind of MIA for a little while. He's been dealing with stuff outside of console racing. Kind of living his life and doing his thing. And glad to have him back race with us tonight. Not sure how many more races he's going to race with us, but main thing is he's here tonight, and wish him the best. He's always brought a fast piece to the
Yeah, it's
racetrack.
Buck has definitely always showed up when he was on the track.
Also we got Shady back with us tonight. He had some family issues and stuff going on outside of console racing, and glad to see him back tonight. So he will
Shady's
be
back.
he will be broadcasting our A League tonight. So that's awesome. Glad to see him back.
Yeah, it's awesome to have Shady back.
It is. I want to thank Bubba and JD and Blazin and Bronco and Stewart and everybody else who's
Yeah, big
kind
hand
of
for those
pitched in,
guys.
and kind of filled that gap a little bit while Shady was taking care of what he needed to with his family, and really, really, really appreciate those guys doing that, and hope they continue. You know, just because we got one broadcaster don't mean we can have 2 or 3. So the more the better, the more it gets out there. So
Yeah, those guys done a phenomenal job. To just stick them in a bunch of race car drivers, we showed them in the booth without a producer.
that's
You
it.
know what I mean? Like, those guys did a phenomenal job.
Yep. Yep. Looks like we'll be going green here in just a second, guys. I see some invites just waiting on waiting on them to let us know.
Yeah, I do got invites. All right.
Looks like we got 3 viewers watching right now. Appreciate you guys. We got 3 viewers right now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully we can bring you guys some good racing tonight, and hopefully we can do a good job up here in the booth and keep you guys entertained. So
Yep, getting going a little early tonight because we got a long one in Charlotte.
Yep. All right, they say enjoying, so.
All right.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
FTR Sunday night.
Let's go, baby. We got a big group tonight in A group as well. I think we got 13 guys, so 14. So we got almost 30 drivers tonight between 2 groups. That's awesome.
That is awesome. For Charlotte, I don't know why everybody wants to show up for Charlotte.
I know, right? That's good though.
Heck yeah, like I said, I'm always welcome more competition. We can have 30 guys out here if we can get them.
Yes, sir. Me too.
As long as they drive nice and clean, I'm good with it.
Yep. So looks like we got Chargers and Bronco leading us. Like Chargers done grab the pole.
Heading off into turn 1.
Got that familiar face up there in the top 3.
48
I think
in
we got
the wall already.
Got Buck up here.
Is that Buck in the 8th here?
It is.
He said, I'm going to shake the rust off real fast.
That's it, man. That's it. You know, he's always been a really good contender. You know, he ran in the A group for a while, then dropped the B group, and won some races. And glad to see him back tonight. He's taking the lead right now. That 8 car's saying, "Hey guys, I've been out for a little bit, but I still got it."
Showing some tremendous short run speed off the start.
We got
number 2 looking
Bronco
low underneath the
third.
00 back here for 4th. He falls
Got
back.
Funagi 4th. We got Micah Edwards running 5th.
That hump right there, starting into 3. You seeing
sir.
it pushed
We
all
got
them
Blazin'.
guys.
Like Blazin' just lost it. Hit the wall. He is around. Like he just kind of lost it on his
Right
own there a
at
little
the
bit.
start finish line.
Got
No
2
caution.
cars involved. 3 cars.
3 cars. Why no caution? Caution is
Looks
out.
like caution is out. Got the first caution of the night. I tell you what, Buck jumped up there out from the get-go and said, "Hey," he said, "Hey, I ain't got no rust. I'm here to race."
Say, hey boys, I used to race here all the time.
Yes, sir. Kind of scroll through the field a little bit. It's got we got Buck driving the 8. We got Micah driving the 2. Got Funagi on the 00. We got Lugnut driving the 6. Chargers 13. Bronco 9. Here we go. We're going to stack them up. We got the 8 and the 13 on the front row.
Right.
Looks like we're trying to make it 3 wide back there, but
Yeah, they getting it all cleaned up though. Oh no, 3 wide now. 22, the 2 and the 6. 22 down. Oh, 96 got put in the wall. And the
David
14
Dubo's
got
trying to make
collected
his way.
too.
Right now we got the 8 car just kind of setting the pace right now. Got Blazin' looking up under the 96 and the 20. He's trying to get 2 for 1, and he does.
Oh, 20. Is the 96 making a move behind him? Yes, it is.
24. Home touching the 14. Right now, we still no change for the lead. Got the 13 car all over the back bumper. That 8 though. Trying to carry that momentum from last week. Got the 00 right there with him as well. I tell you what, Funagi's dude too. He's been up there. He's been up there pretty consistent as well. You know, he's just kind of had a little bit of tough luck. You know what I mean?
He definitely has. He looks like he's brought a nice car though.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier today and just kind of helped him out a little bit, and he seems to be wheeling it pretty good. Look like we got 3 wide back here. Look like Micah, the 22, and Lugnut there.
Yeah, these guys, they was 3 wide a little bit ago, just a handful of laps ago. 2 to the inside of 22, 6 in the wall. 22 is around.
Big wreck upside down. I don't think that's a caution.
No caution.
No caution.
This little pack right here, the 14, the 20, the 48.
I tell you what, that 13 is hanging right there with that 8. 00's kind of fell back just a little bit from the 13 there, and then you got Bronco. Kind of slid back just a little bit.
A tone touch riding right here. He's following hardcore around.
Looks like we got the 2 car looking underneath the 6 for 5th position, I believe. Kind of
That's
right
it
around.
too. If I want to hold that outside and make him pass me coming off these turns once his tires have wore down, because that bottom, it's hard to gain momentum off of it when she's slick. Ooh. 1496 collide a little bit.
Eight car still setting the pace. Got the 13 right there on his back bumper. So we're looking at right now, these 2 cars right here look like to be the fastest ones on the racetrack right now. So
they definitely put a little distance from 3rd and 4th, haven't they?
They have. Looks like the 2 car finally got around the 6. Lugna having a good run as well. You know, he's been up there. He's been up there a bunch too in the top 5 every week.
He has, just consistency.
Just, you know, he's had a string of some bad luck as well. You know, kind of something's happened and just kind of set him back a little bit. And to remind everybody, he is driving right now with one eye. So I think he's doing a damn good job right now, considering he can only see out of one eye. It looks like he just lost it coming off the corner.
He's hanging on to it though. I'm watching from Blazing behind him. He definitely went on through the infield, but hung on to it.
You know, Blazing had that wreck, and he's kind of moved his way back into the top 7 now. So he's got a good car as well.
Long race ahead of these guys still.
Oh, very long.
I just can't believe how fast they done got spread out.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting that.
It's 96, 24, and it's 48. Oh, 96 going. Oh! I caught that.
I tell you what, the 9 car has run the 00 down, so that's for 3rd position.
No caution for the 96. He's still sitting on the front.
I tell you what, that 2 car's coming too. He's got around the 6 and they'll put a lot of distance on him, and he's
catching
like he's
these 2 in front of him.
2 cars down.
He is definitely catching them. Got the 96 slow up here in front of these guys.
9 car let the 00 go.
Yeah, they're gonna run in this 96 right in the center of the turn, ain't they? The 2 should definitely be able to pick up some time right here. Oh yeah,
definitely. Oh,
yeah,
00 got a little bit loose.
Oh, he lost it.
Oh, he lost it.
Look at there, that 2 gained half a second on them guys.
He did. He saved it though.
That 13's up there. pounding that 8 right now, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting back to. Yeah, he's all over the bumper of him. You know, kind of looked like last week. You know, Charters kind of jumped out there and led a bunch of laps, and then kind of got caught up in a mistake and was able to fight his way back up with a late race caution last week and was able to pull out the win. So I tell you what, that 8 car don't want to be looking in his mirror right now because he's got a mirror full of that.
Yeah, it's Charlotte. 13. When they on you like that, you gotta cut that thing off, reach up there and just rip the whole mirror down.
Yep. Probably gonna be seeing some pit stops probably here the next handful of laps probably. I tell you what, they've separated themselves, haven't they?
They definitely have drove away from the field.
They probably got a half a straightaway lead on the third place car.
2 is signaling pitting down the backstretch.
2 is, I'm gonna ride with him for a second and see. Yes, sir. Leaders are pitting as well. No.
8 stayed out. Pitted. 13 pitted. 9 is hanging on to it down the front. Nope, he's losing it. The 9's lost it.
Oh, he's in the grass. He's throwing smoke.
That's 3 plowed him. Oh, 14's into him. Are we gonna get a caution now? 20's around.
We have a caution. So it kind of worked out for the guys this lead that just came in the pits because they're pitting now. When they come back out, they don't have to pit. So kind of worked out, especially for Bronco since he made a mistake.
Yeah, and Shady was already on pit road.
He's going to be a lap down.
But he should be able to get the wave around right here, right?
Yep.
And get 1 lap back and then the free pass. No, he'll just get the wave around. So he'll be 1 lap down still.
So I think pretty close when it comes to cycle around. I think it's probably going to be the 2 and the 13 on the front row, I believe. And it is. It's the 13 and the 2.
Good call. Got the 6 and the 8 behind them. 00 and the 24. 13 gets a good restart.
You know, that 2 is notorious for having long-run cars, and we kind of seen that a while ago because he was just kind of inching his way there. So he's going to start in the front. Oh, we got a car in the wall back here. I think that was a 24 car.
22 down the inside wall.
It's like we got somebody on the inside wall. 6 car just hit the 2. Spun the 2 out.
Oh, what's the... Man, the 2 is...
That's a big wreck.
We're going to need a couple ambulances on the track.
Yeah, we need some ambulance.
I watched the 2 go over and over. I mean,
probably a
Ferris wheels don't spin around as much as he did.
Probably need a couple tow trucks, rollbacks.
Yeah, if he's cruising, get them cars patched up and sent back out there after that.
That's a tough break for the 2 because he kind of worked his way back up. He worked his way up there in position, and now he's going to start way back in the very end of the field. So I'm sure he's got a bunch of damage as well.
We're getting close to the end of the season. That man's got a lot of points. I don't think people are going to keep cutting him any slack.
Yep. We got the 13 and the 6 on the front row. Can the 6 lead a lap? It's like, you know, the 2 car didn't lose really that much ground.
He didn't. That caution must have come out when he was flipping early.
Kind of ride around with Bronco here.
That's exactly where I'm at. Oh, I thought he was going to make it. Oh, he caught the short end there. Hang on to it, Bronco. Good job, good job. 3 wide. 14 got pinched a little. There was the 2. So that's the thing, when you get in the back here and you know how fast these cars are going to separate into the run, so you're trying to get as much as you can, you end up causing yourself more trouble than it's worth.
Yep. I'm kind of riding around with the 9 right now, just kind of watching. Looks like everybody's kind of settling in a little bit. You know, everybody's getting a little bit single file. Here comes a 2 car looking underneath the 9 car. I don't know if he, yeah. Like he's gonna try to make it work.
See what this 6 gonna do now. He's got a little space around him to just drive and hit his mark. Oh, 13 got way loose off 2 right there. Or he caught the wall, maybe. That double zero hunted that 6 down quick.
He did.
Making the move in 1 lap.
Back up front, we got the 8 and the 13. Got the double zero fixing to make a move for 3rd place around the 6 car.
I think that 13 realized in that first little bit of a run back there that he could stay with this H draft, and he's comfortable doing it until it's time for it to matter.
Yep. So the 13 riding, you think?
Oh, he caught the apron. Yeah, now let's see what he does here. If he gets a little set, caught the wall too, look like.
Pull a little bit of gap right there.
That's what I wanted to see, because we hadn't really seen it. The 13 have to chase the 8 back down to get to that draft, you know. Yep. He's been able to just hang on to. Ooh, cars everywhere. What's going on back there?
Yeah. Oh, 6 car is around. Not sure what happened right there. Two car on the back bumper to 22. 22 gonna move up to the high side, let the 2 car go.
It looks like that 13 might be gaining back to him.
You know, these 2 cars
catches that apron again.
Hey, you know, we talked about that. Oh, the 24 just hit the apron too. You know, we talked about that before the race. It's very easy. You know, you want that car to be right there on the bottom, but it's very, very easy to catch that apron.
That's why I said that it's not a very demanding track. She just punishes you when you make a mistake.
Yep.
Because I mean, he was within 2 car lengths of him up here, caught that apron, and now it's a 7 car lengths.
Yeah. Looks like he's able to hit the apron like that and then recover pretty quick. Because he's probably a couple car lengths behind that 8.
He really gets through the entry and into the center a lot better than the 8 does.
Yeah.
And that allows him to have a lot more speed in the straightaway. Oh, 8 real high that time.
Yeah, like he took a different line right there.
Oh,
he's in the wall.
13's on him.
He's back on him.
As I said, that you see how 13 just kind of went onto his bumper and not really tried to put a move under him, or.
Yep.
So I think he's just comfortable knowing he can run back to him when he needs to, and hang on to his draft. And I mean, clearly they drove away from the rest of the field. I don't even see the guys behind them. They're half a turn back there.
I see the 2 car got around the double zero. He's sitting in 3rd right now.
Now how much of that's when we're going to find out what that 2's got in it, is how much of a gap can he close to these guys. Because these guys are not racing each other hard. They're, you know what I mean?
8 car is pitting. Oh, never mind. That's a 22 on the bottom of the track. My bad. Kind of slid up a little bit in front of the 2 car there. Yeah, I'm riding around with a 2 right now. I just want to see if he can if he's closing the gap any. Which I don't think he would be, because these guys are drafting, but. Oh, 13, like the 13's looking underneath the 8 car.
He did get underneath there, just a little.
I see that 2 car. I mean, it looks like
he's pulling away from that guy behind him for sure. I'm on the 8 looking back. Oh yeah, he's definitely gained a little bit.
Yeah, he's gained a little bit. You know, if I'm at 2 car, you know, we were always talking about strategy and stuff, and I think right now, if you can,
pit back there?
I would short pit, try to make up some ground.
It looked like he just signaled the pit.
He is in the, yes, he is pitting.
Ain't the 13 will make another lap. 22 coming off pit road as the leaders go by.
So it looks like right now the 2 is the only taker coming down pit road. Oh, we got somebody else. No.
13's inside the 8 right here. Backing off. 13 might be pitting here. 8 might be pitting. 8's pitting.
8 is pitting. 13 stayed out.
Yep. I don't know if the 13 seen the 8 signaling or the 8 didn't signal. 96 is around on the track.
"13 is still out." See if he signals right here. I didn't see a signal. I don't know what the 96 was doing. He was...
Looked like he lost it coming off too.
Looks like he's coming in the pits.
9's pitting, 00's
9,
pitting.
the 00, 24. "13 is on pit road. 2 car is already back out, so I'm gonna ride around with a 2.
Yeah, he just crossed that.
Let me know where that 13's at. He may come back out in the lead. I don't know. We'll see.
Thirteen's coming out of a stall.
2 is coming down. He is crossing the line now.
13 is going into 1. 2, that's the 8 going around the 13. And it's the 2 catching him right here. So not a good stop for the 13.
Does that put the 8 in the lead?
Yep. And the 2 right here on the 13.
Wow. So these 2 guys right here can get kind of hooked up. So I wonder if Buck done some strategy or something, because he pitted after the 2.
Yeah, he pitted after the 2 and a lap before the 13. It's like the 2 and the 13 will try to work together to get back up there to the 8.
Yep. I think that's their only bet right now, is try to work together.
And we got,
I tell you what, that 8's pulled off.
Fourth.
You know, that 2 car was right there on him, but I think he's got what? Probably a lap or 2 less tires on the 2 car.
Yeah.
But
it also depends on that 2's wear. What did he short pit this last pit stop to try to gain some time, see what it would do, or had he wore his tires out and needed to pit, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Because as stable as that 2 always is, I don't see him burning up his rubber.
No.
The way other drivers do. Some guys are really good at being able to be stable. Other drivers is sliding across glass out here.
You know, he's got himself in a good position, though. I mean, from the fiasco he's been in this stage, and is sit 3rd right now. I mean, I'd be kind of content right here, because if he finishes 3rd, that means he's going to start on the inside. So he's possibly running 2nd time we hit backstretch. Oh, 13 at the apron.
Nope. And that same spot that's been getting him all night.
It's like the 2's looking underneath.
Making that pass through the grass.
Makes that pass.
It's like the 8's done caught some lap traffic up here.
He's got about a straightaway lead on these guys.
Gets on by hardcore.
I tell you what, that 8's got a rocket.
He definitely does. What was going on the backstretch between the 96 and the 48?
Got the 00 and the 9. I think that's battle for 4th place, 4th and 5th place.
48. Hard into the wall. Front stretch. No caution.
48 is down pit road or whatever.
14 going around on the back stretch.
14 is around, yep. The 9 car has got around the 00.
Let's see if we can get some separation from him.
2 cars in the
wet.
grass.
Yeah, holy. It's so much going on everywhere. 13 almost went around.
Is that a caution or the stage?
That's the end of the stage. I wondered why he went for it like that.
Like, what's he doing way down there? So that's a great rebound by the 2 car. I mean, he's gonna, you know, without JD there and Bronco, I think Bronco finished right there 5th or so or something. He gained some more points. So being the point leader, that's what you want. Is you want to be that first guy that ahead of the guy that's behind you. So and he did that.
Good stage win for Buck.
Yeah, good stage win, Buck. Yeah, he's got a good car tonight, so I'm kind of anxious to see the 13, the 2, the 8, and the 9, and the 6, and some of these other guys get up here together. So we'll get an official rundown right here. So it looks like we got Buck, Micah, Charters, Funagi, Bronco, Rodney, Lugnut, Blazin, Hardcore, and Tone Touch.
All right, Tone Touch.
So we got the 8 and the 2 going to lead them to green. 2
immediately jumps down. Good move. Good move.
Now we'll see what this 2's got.
That's it. Oh, man.
So if you're the 2, you going to sit there and ride, or are you going to go? He's going for the move.
0. Yeah, he definitely sticks hard up there in the wall. 00 touches it just a little bit. 9 gets around him. 8's in it.
2 got a little bit loose there and caught the front bumper of the 8 car and sent him up in the wall.
Yep. 8 falls back to what, 8th right now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
13 car looking underneath the 2.
Yeah, well, we know the 13 is fast.
Oh, we do.
Just as fast as that 8 car when he can hang, you know, stay with his draft, really. So, let's see what the 2 has with the 13 up here. The 9 is there.
He's there.
Bronco said, don't need no sponsors tonight. I'm rich.
He made that move. He made a power move right there. He's in 2nd place.
They look like it scared the 2 a little bit.
Got the 00 on the back bumper of the 2. Oh, 2 kind of washed up and sent it up a little bit. Kind of anxious to see what this 9 car has got for this 13.
13's pulling away just a little bit.
Buck's trying to get his way back up here. I think he's running like 5th or 6th right now.
Yeah, that's really what we should be following. How long is it going to take that 8 to drive back to the front? Because we know that thing's a rocket ship.
Yeah, he's coming up under the 00. Oh, 2 car loose, lost it. He saved it though.
That just tells you he's driving hard.
Oh, he just hit the inside wall, so he's got heavy damage now. 22's got heavy damage.
The 8 is on the 9. Just like that. Wow. Making the move into 3. Oh, he couldn't get the drive off to clear him. Caused the 00 to catch up.
This is a good battle right here for 2nd. Got father and son in the 00 and the 8. Got Bronco sandwiched in the middle.
Bronco driving angry tonight because they let go of his head coach for his football team.
I tell you what, he's hanging tough on that outside.
13's loving that battle though.
He is.
The more they do this, he's just clicking off time.
Got the 6 and the 96 in the pits. I think the 22 has retired.
96 got a black flag.
Oh, 13 hit the wall just a little bit. I tell you what, he's opened up a huge lead.
Yeah, these guys was dicing it up for second place.
Yep.
That 8 car though showing you the dominance it's got. I mean, fell back to 8th position, just then drove back to 2nd in what, 8 laps, 9 laps?
Yeah, for sure.
Got some lap traffic coming up front of these guys.
I tell you what, that's tough at a track like this too, because it's so much line dependent.
Yeah, the minute that you can't hit your mark, it throws off the whole car, really. It's not just you, it's like the car doesn't handle the same. Oh, 9 and 8 into each other.
Yeah, it looks like the 96 got up into the 8 just a little bit there. Kind of forced the 8 up to the high side.
Yeah, 96 just came out pits, fresh tires. I know I'm a few laps down, fellas, but let me get going. I'm gonna blow your doors off.
Got that fresh rubber on there.
All right.
Not sure where the 2's at, where he's running, but I think he's pretty good ways back, because he didn't wreck, but he lost a ton of ground though. Car has probably got a straightaway lead, maybe.
Micah is in 6th, Blazin is in 5th, Hardcore 7th, Rodney 8th, Tone Touch 9th currently.
So it's kind of ride right now, you know, everybody's kind of spread out, and 13's kind of showing the way, and if I'm these guys behind him, I'm just kind of looking at, you know, you got to pit 3 times, so doesn't matter when you pit, you just got to pit. So I'm looking at trying to make up
pit road.
I'm trying to make up any kind of time I can, you know.
Leaders coming up on some lap traffic. He has definitely drove away from this 9.
He has, big time.
And
yeah, he was one of my sleepers tonight, you know.
Seems like back here in this dirty air, this 8 can't make up that ground he was up front.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, you know. You know, you got a car in front of you, and it's kind of throws you off a little bit, you know what I mean? Because you're kind of looking at that car as well.
Yeah, because you want to get your run where you know you can still hit your mark and hold your line. And so you watch that guy in front of you trying to pick when you're running, you know, to set your run up for that. And if he screws it up on the lap you try to do it, then you got to wait another lap to get around him.
Yeah, that 8's run this 9 car down.
He has, but the 9 ain't just going to roll over.
No. Two car has made his pit stop, so he pitted a pretty good
8's pitting.
a pretty good pace. 13 on pit road. 13, 8, 24. Got a couple guys hitting pit road. Looks like we got the 6.
20's coming on the pit road now.
The 9 car staying out.
What was the pit mandatory?
3 per stage. So first stage was 49 laps, third stage 47, so you got 2 less laps, so you kind of gotta stagger you stops a little bit. That 8 car is exiting pit road.
And that's the two stretching it out in front of him up there. No way, two made up that time.
Two made up that much ground?
That he passed him and got that big a lead on the 8?
Let me get on the 2 car. 2 cars going into turn 1.
Yeah, and that's the 8 on track back there behind him. I'm pretty sure, right?
13 is on the going into 3. So 13's still your leader.
Okay.
2 car just made up a bunch of ground though.
Yeah, he gained like, he went from what, 6 to second?
Yeah.
Looks like this 8's catching him a little bit now, but
yeah, he's probably on 2 or 3 lap older tires being the 2. But it won't take him long to catch him, I don't believe. 8 car just hit the wall.
$31 to go in the stage.
41 to go. Man, it's a long race.
It is, man.
Tell you what, the 2 cars kind of holding his own a little bit, but like the 8 and the 9's kind of slowly catching him though.
That's where the tire wear, where he short pitted. Because he pitted 3 laps before these guys, if I'm not mistaken.
He definitely made up a bunch of ground though.
Oh, that 8 just ate up on him right there though.
He did. 2 car did the smart thing though. He moved over, let him go. If I was him right now, I'd just kind of duck in behind him.
That's what I do. I know as many positions as he's gained, it's paid off what he wanted, so don't burn it all up and not be able to make the run now, you know?
I'll tell you what, that 13 car has checked out, fellas. I mean, he's got a huge lead. I mean, he's probably got... He's got a straightaway lead right now. You know, all he can do is just maintain. Just make sure you hit your marks, be clean, keep your car clean, and just make the right decisions, and he'll be in good shape.
Well, I mean, you stated earlier, like I said, I forgot about him winning last week because I was feeling under the weather. But like I said, these B guys, they seem to take that momentum and just run with it when they get it.
Huge.
Lazen got a little loose there.
2 car made up some ground right there at the beginning, but he's losing it all right now for short pitting. I think he's up 1 position higher than he was. We know Micah though. He strategizes though.
Yeah, he's running 5th currently.
Everybody's just kind of single file. I mean, there's a huge gap between 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's running 6th.
Blazing. And got Bubba behind him. And then Rodney way on behind those guys. And then Tone Touch is in 9th. First car lap down right now.
Kind of right now, everybody just kind of separated, just riding. So that's, you know, that's good for the 13 because he can just kind of just hit his own line, just run his own pace. Because I mean, he's probably got, I don't know how much he's probably got. I'd say a straightaway. That's probably what, 6 seconds
pitting.
Maybe. 2's pitting again.
Yep, and I can tell you right now, he's pitting. There's other guys on the track who still have 6 laps of fuel on this run.
Wow. That's really early.
24 to go too.
He pits now 24, so he'll make 1 more stop. So these guys still got to make 2 more. So it might play into his favor because they're gonna have to pit late, and he ain't gonna have to pit. I don't know. We just have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Short Pit just gained him 4 or 5 spots, and he held that for what, 7, 8 laps?
Yep. 9 car in there, 8 cars still out, 13 still out.
2's on the
2
back
cars
stretch.
coming back on the track. 00 still out.
Yeah.
Light Blazing's around again. Oh, 96 just killed the 3.
No caution?
Don't think there's a caution. They didn't wreck, he just plowed him on the front stretch. 2 cars trying to get around the 14 here.
14 got a little wobbly. Had to check up to save it. Just,
So that's at least 2 laps right there that he's pitted before the 13. Ernest asked him, did we start? Yeah, we started about an hour ago.
I seen that. Been clearly posted all day.
Yep. So we got the 9 all over the bumper to 8 car, so that's a good little battle. We're kind of hanging with this right now.
Hardcore up to 5th.
Hardcore having a good run. Had some early things going on early in the race, but kind of got settled in and having a good run right here in stage 2.
20 to go in the stage. 19 when the leader gets their strike.
These guys probably go, when they pit, they're going to have to pit with probably a handful of laps to go. And that just may well, that might play into the 2's favor unless these guys can take no tires or
no
2 tires.
That's a really quick stop's what they need. I don't know. I'm interested to see how it works. We definitely see 2 different strategies here.
8 cars pitting. 13 cars already in.
I know
So
this too. He's not just doing this on a whim though. This is definitely something he has put practice and test into running.
Yep. 9 cars still out, so.
At 20 entering pit road.
9 car is pitting. Leader's pitting. So he's probably going to have to pit. He's probably going to pit with like 3 or 4 laps to go.
Yeah, there's 19. We have 15 laps of fuel.
Yeah, he's probably
He
going
was
to pit.
pitting 6 before, 6, 9. Yeah. He's going to have to pit like 7, 8 laps to go.
Where is the 2? Is the 2's probably still behind the 13?
I'll let you know in just a second.
The 13's crossing the flag now. 2 car is crossing the flag now, so he's made up a half a track or so.
But here's the thing, he's on 6 laps older tires than some of these guys. At least 6 laps.
It looks like he is second right now. 3rd.
And Broncos 4th, Zanagi's 5th, Bubba 6th, Rodney 7th, Blazing 8th right now. Blazing's currently your lucky dog. Thank you, Ward.
I tell you what, that 13 is rolling. He has got a rocket. It's really hard to tell though. You know, him and the 8. I mean, they were right when they were together. I mean, they were right nose to tail. So it's hard to tell who's got what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really is. It's like those guys with the clean air seem to have the best car.
Yeah.
Whichever one can get through the clean air, that's the best car. Now mind you,
car.
the 13 has been up front all night long.
He has. He
He's
has.
definitely shown he is a very strong car.
9 car got around the 2 car. But I tell you what, there's a big gap between the 13, the 8, and the 8 and the 9. So it's pretty big gap. So
The 2s then fell back to 4th.
So if you're the 8 car right now, and you know you're gonna have to pit again, do you pit a little bit early, or do you run the tank out and try to take 2 tires or no tires, or gas only?
Just because I've seen how it's worked out for the 2 and the gap he's been able to pick up short pitting, I think I do short pit. But
yeah,
at what opportunity do you do it? Like, you short pit too soon and you're going to burn it all up before the end, and those guys push it, 7 laps to go, 6 laps to go, and then they pit. They're going to have a few laps to hunt you down quickly.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, I think if you're gonna short pitch, you're gonna have to make it to where you got the least amount of time in the pit.
All right, and that's getting on the pit road also, because it's tricky here. It's like it takes forever to get there, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're right at the line.
48's lost it.
Now you got a good car here too.
Yep.
Team seems to be struggling a little bit this season.
Not sure if that's Tone Touch right here battling for position on the 00, but he's right there. He's right there on him. 2 cars signaling the pit, so I'd say we probably got 10 laps.
12. It'll be 11
laps
when the 2 crosses the line in pit road.
So when he comes out, when he crosses back
going,
on the line,
it'll be 10 to go.
10 to go.
And that's about where I was thinking too. If he was going to short pit, try to just a 10 lap, just all you got run.
Yep. I think if I'm the 13, I think I run it out. I think I run my tank out and see what I can get, because if I know I can do either no tires and just gas, or 2 tires, I think I'll run it out.
Oh man, it's Bubba.
Oh wow! Just collected a 9 car as well. That might be a caution.
That is a caution.
That's a caution.
And it wasn't. It was. Man, that sucks for that 20.
So who's the winner here? I think the 2 is going to gain the most ground out of all these guys. He's
the 2 was a lap down, and he's gonna get his lap back. So we'll have 5 cars on the lead lap. But the 2 had went a lap down.
Because the 13 hadn't pitted yet.
No, Funagi. That's it. Buck is from 4th. Can't really tell. Blazing 7th.
So we got the 13 and the 00 on the front row. Got the 8 and the 9. 2 car got his lap back, so he's in the back.
Yep. Seven-lap shootout here in stage 2.
Laps. Comes a 9 car looking underneath a 00. Gonna send it. Oh, he sent it in there on the 13. Oh wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh man. You might have to get some radio chatter in on them guys.
Yeah.
I'd be a little angry after that Stewart move. Rodney's loving it though. He's going getting his free pass.
That was a full send, it looked like to me.
I know one thing. That's a Broncos fan talking to a Chargers fan. Might be a little more to that than we know. And I bet they're having a nice discussion.
So we got the...
Apparently there was a nose in there.
Ooh, I don't know, like it didn't lift. But it's just looking in, though.
That's it.
Don't know. Got the 2 car all over the back bumper of the 9. Let's see if the 9 can hold him off. But got the 8 car right there. It looked like the 2 looking underneath.
9 threw a big block down the backstretch.
So is the 13 going to return the favor? That's the question.
I don't think the 13 will. The 2 repaid some favor, or the 9 got loose and come down into him. Caution is out.
Caution is out. That puts the 2
Oh,
in
it's
the
the end
lead.
of the stage. The end of the stage. That's going to add, what, 2-3 laps to the next stage, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'll tell you, you know, what we talked about earlier, it's not necessarily about being aggressive, it's just every point counts at this stage in the game.
That's it.
I mean,
you go from at the beginning of the season giving that little bit of wiggle room to you see that guy in front of you's got 60 points on you and you're like, man, I just ain't gonna pull over this time.
Yep. So you got the 13 and the 2 here. I don't know if that was stage end or not.
It was.
It was?
I mean, it wasn't time for the stage to end, though. It ended under that caution.
Okay. So we got the 13, the 8, the 2, the double
yeah,
zero.
so this stage, the last stage was supposed to be how many laps?
The last stage, the stage 4. So we're in stage 3, right?
We're stage 3, yeah. That's what I mean.
47 laps.
All right, so it's 48 at the line when they crossed, so it gave them an extra lap.
Oh, we got a couple cars in the wall back there. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
8 car put a big move. I don't know if the 13 got loose.
Big wreck back there. Somebody going around hard.
2 car looking underneath. 13. I'm gonna tell you what, that 8 car was a full sin, cause he didn't touch nobody and he just drove right past all these guys. You got the 8, the 2, the 13, and the 9. I believe that's what it is.
Ooh.
Got the double zero right there in the mix.
Yeah, I said that 13 clearly has the faster car right now, but he couldn't get past that 2, and it caused the double zero to get up underneath him and gain the position from him. And that just adds that frustration.
It does.
You're like, I know I'm faster than these guys.
So you got
me watch that leader
moved up
just
in the
get
top
away.
6, I believe. I'm not sure. Oh, we got a little bit of wreck back there. Got a couple guys together. Got a car around.
Shady's a few laps down. Oh, 14 got collected. 320 was airborne across midfield down the front stretch. Comes away out of 7th. There we go.
Good drive, Bubba.
Yeah, that car was airborne.
You know, he had a good run while ago in the stage and just kind of lost it there and kind of hurt him a little bit.
Double zeros back on this 13.
The 8 and the 2s kind of drove away a little bit. The 8s drove away, and then the 2 finally got clear air, and he's looks like he might be reeling in that 8 car a little bit.
Professor Fu ain't giving no breaks to this 13 back here.
No, he's not. Blazin not having the best of the day. I know he's feeling under weather a little bit, and appreciate him racing tonight. And hope he gets better, and hope JD gets better. JD couldn't make it tonight, so thinking about him as well.
I definitely hope you guys get to feeling better. I know what it's like to be sitting in that car and not feel well.
Yep. Not sure if the 13's running the 2 down or what.
It looks like he's gaining on both of them, to be honest. It ain't a lot, but I'd say he's definitely ticked off like 3/10.
Yeah.
He just rolls in and rolls to
early.
that center so well.
Yeah, we seen this early. You know, the 8 car was really, really fast. The 13's fast. The 2's fast. The 9's fast. 00 seems fast. I mean, it's anybody's game.
That 9
it's
had caught
mistakes.
up to the 13. 00 and fell back off of him.
Yeah. I think that 2 car is kind of catching this 8 a little bit.
Got the
I'm
6
kind of
in
looking
the
at the back
pits.
camera.
Have we lost the 6?
The 6 has retired, it looks like.
They took out my bacon.
Oh, luggy.
.48 coming off pit road.
2 car is dialing in the 8 car. I say another 2 or 3 laps. Another 2 laps. He's probably going to be there.
Yeah, looks like they're pulling away from this 13 now.
Yeah. So it's kind of a different ball game. You know, we've seen this before in the 2s. Have a really, not necessarily a so-so car, but then just kind of dial it in, you know, and as the race progresses, he just puts himself in position, you know.
I really feel like the 2 at times he just never falls off. So other guys, you start off really fast, but you fall off, you know. And it's like his car, he always keeps it in this certain range where he knows, go ahead, pull away now. I'm gonna just maintain my lap, hit my marks, and I will catch right back to you.
And you're kind of seeing this now because he's running this 8 car down.
Yeah, he's on him.
Like he's making a move to the inside.
And look, he just looks steady, like, this is mine, I'm here, I'll chase you down.
Not pressing the issue, just hitting his line.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to make the pass, maybe.
13's like, come on, guys, just stay side by side for 4 more laps.
Yep. Car made the pass.
Now, 13 did gain a bunch on him, though, from just them passing.
Yep. He's coming.
Oh, we caught the wall coming off, too. Now, what's the 8 going to do here? Because when he had somebody with him earlier, the 13 stayed behind him. The 2 ain't about that.
Nope. I think the 2 car might be a little bit better than the 8 car on the long run. Looks like.
He just gets right down that white line to come off the turn.
Yep. So you kind of got to look at it from a different side now. So you're the 13. What do you do?
The distance you
Short
got,
pit?
I short pit him 2 laps. I definitely would. Because then even if they get back to me, I can stay right with their draft. And that's what he don't have right now. It's the reason he's not there with them. Because he's maintaining this gap.
He is. 8's just kind of maintaining about a 2 or 3 car length gap behind the 2, which is, it's a good draft that way.
Yeah, you don't want to be up on their bumper at this track. You're not helping them at all unless you can give them a shot when you come off the turn.
Yep.
At the 3 entering pit road. 96
13
on pit road.
The 2 and the 8, I believe, has signal for pits. I think the 13 just pitted, right?
Yep.
All right, so we kind of call what we said, you know, a lap early, so. Looks like they both. Oh, the 2 car spun out going in pit road.
No. Oh,
2
man.
cars spun out.
9 gets by him on pit road. And that just helps the 13 out so much.
It does, and it's going to kill the 2.
Where's the 8 at right now? He's on down in front of him, isn't he?
And you know, that's how quick things can happen. You know, if that would have been the last, you know, the last pit stop of the last stage, and we had like 10 laps to go, he killed his chances of winning.
Yeah,
you know. So it's not always about what's on the track. It's how you get in the pit road as well. Because you see, you know, he was in front of the 8. The 8's already coming out.
That's what I was telling Bronco earlier today. I look at it like there's 3 phases to every race, you know, 3 parts to it. And that's the car, the driver, and pit road. Because pit road is its own separate thing, you know?
It is.
It can make or break you. And you have to have all of those phases on the same page together.
So the 13 made up probably half of the gap he was behind, because he's right here with the 13 now.
I know that it cost the 2 big time.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, it costed him probably 3 or 4 spots. Man, that's a heartbreaker, but it's still early. See if this 13 car can run down this 8. Because all 3 of these guys have been strong.
Well, we know earlier that 13 was able to lose that draft and then get back to that 8.
Yeah.
On different occasions.
Yep. Looks like he's inching on him.
He tried to get everything he could out of that turn.
I'm telling you, he's pushing it.
Oh.
We're going to find out here in a couple laps anyway.
He's there. He's in that draft.
And the thing about it, he's got 1 lap older tires as well.
He's just able to roll in on entry.
Yeah.
So much longer with more speed, and that just carries throughout the whole turn for him.
Looks like he's just driving a little bit harder than the 8 car.
Yep.
And I mean, when you got a car that you can push and be fast and last, hey, do it.
That's it.
Because you want to separate yourself as much as you can, you know. Looks like that 1 lap older tire is kind of showing its face right now.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's driving at that wall coming off of 4 to keep from hooking off of 4.
Yep. Got Bronco running back here by himself. Kind of look through his view, see if he can see the top 2. Yeah, they're going into 3 now, so he's... And then you got... Not sure exactly where Micah's at.
Micah is in 6th place.
Where's Funagi?
Funagi's in 4th. No? I don't know. What happened to Fu?
Charger's kind of maintaining his gap, but I think the 8 might be inching him just a little bit, maybe. .13's still there. He ain't giving up. So now, you know, if I'm a 13, I think I might pull the same strategy. I might pull another pit stop, you know, 1 lap early or something. He's got Bronco running right there in 3rd. He's pretty much by himself. I mean, he's got Dusty behind him, but he ain't no threat or nothing to him right now.
I think Dusty's a few laps down.
Yeah.
And Rod needs
Got
a couple
3
laps down in front of Fu here.
2 cars.
Oh,
Looks like
Bubba lost it off 4. I've seen so many guys tonight come off 4 and spin around, come back across track and smack the wall right in the restart zone.
Yep, 88's in the wall again.
They need to paint a big target symbol right there on the wall. So you smack right in that restart zone.
13's losing a little bit of ground. But I think I'm on 13 right now. I go with the same strategy I just had a while ago. And
Yeah, he should be coming to pit road. Oh, 48 just booted the 20.
Like Micah's coming up on the 96 on the lap car. See if the lap car lets him go. He does. 96 car hard in the wall, spun around. 20 car in the pits.
13 signal. He might have got loose. No, he signaled.
13 heading down pit road. But the 8 car is still out. So here we go again with the strategy. We'll see what pays off this time. I'm gonna hang with the 8 car and see if he signals this time.
All right. 13 ain't even gotten his stall yet.
A car
Big
still
old
on pit.
Bojangles,
He's
man,
still
out
out
there making me hungry.
A car ain't signaled yet, so he's still running.
13 coming off pit road.
I think that's hurting the 8 right now, staying out. A car is coming to pit road. He took it really easy on the pit road as well. Wasn't taking no chances. He kind of seen what Micah did a while ago, and that's one of those deals, man, where you kind of push the issue and then wind up making a mistake, you know.
That's it.
9 car hitting pit road as well. Got the 24, the 00, the 2.
Is the 8 still on pit road?
13 is back out on track.
And 13's going to 3 right here.
Just kind of
Where's
bounced
the 8
apron a
at?
little bit. Crossing the
8's
line.
coming off pit road right now. 13 is definitely going to pass him, all right? Oh, maybe not. Or did he already? And I just missed it.
It's going to be right there on him. Oh, he's going for the lead. Just couldn't quite make it stick there. You know, we kind of seen this before last pit stop. You know, he was right there, and then as the tires wear, he just kind of fades back a little bit.
I'm pretty sure there was 17 to go when they crossed the stripe back there.
So we should see another pit stop.
Yeah, did that 13 just signal, or he was just loose? Yeah, he was just loose.
Got Bronco. And I think it's Bronco, then Funagi, and then Micah.
I think you're right.
Professor Foog having a good run. You know,
Rodney's
he's been up there all day.
6th.
two car trying to track down the 00. He's almost there. 13 is on the back bumper to 8.
Yeah, I've been riding with 13 watching him.
He's there.
He's definitely way freer than that 8 is. The car is way freer. And
Yeah.
that's what's allowing him to roll through and get that thing down on that bottom. But it's scary coming off these turns. If you watch him, he drives straight at the wall.
Yep. He drives like me. When I come up off a 4, I drive straight toward the wall.
Yeah. So if somebody get some pressure on his outside and force him to the inside, I don't think he can hang it.
He may not.
Looks like that car will probably float around on him.
So I guess we're in a position now where when they have to pit, they probably gonna have 3 laps. So it's one of those deals again. Do you
hit that short pit?
Do you hit the short pit, or do you go for? I don't know. I mean, by now you already know what your tires are going. You already know what your tires going to look like at the end of the run. So you know whether you can take none or 2, or you got to take 4. I think if you got to take 4 in this situation, if you're in the top 3, I don't think you have a chance. Unless they all take 4, but.
Yeah. There's the questions that I don't even like to have the conversations with in my head while we're racing.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, you know by the end of yours, I mean, if you're running in clean air right now and you're just out on the racetrack running in clean air, you know what your tire wear is going to be at the end of the run. But,
yeah, and I'm saving it. If I'm clean and I'm not up here forcing it, trying to hang in the draft with somebody, I'm going to save my tires, run it as long as I can, try to take no tires if I can.
Yep. Now, if you're up here battling like 3, 4, 5 cars in a row and you're battling, you're in and out of gas, your tire wear is going to be a little bit different. So,
and if I'm going to be forced to take 4, I'm gonna pit way earlier. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Anywhere from 10 to 12 to go.
Yep.
'96. Oh man, that's tough for the 13.
It's like the 2 cars coming off pit road.
96 came off the wall right in front of 13.
But the 2 car pitted real early, so I'm assuming probably 13 laps, 12 laps maybe. 00 on pit road, I believe. Hope he ain't lagged out. Nope, he's coming out of his pit stall. 96 on pits. Oh, 3 car got real loose running, cutting some grass, doing some lawn care. You know, everybody's just pretty much spread out.
Oh, we got a little bit less than already. I would say it's like 7, 8 to go right now. Maybe less than that. Maybe 6.
Might be. 13 car is wicked loose. He's lost a ton of ground on the 8 car.
Yeah, but that's where he was in it as hard as he could. I don't think he is.
I think they've already pitted 3 times, haven't they?
Oh, the caution. No, the caution ended the last stage. We haven't had one this stage.
That's right. Yep, that's right. That's right. A car still on track, so we've already seen pit stop. Oh, 8 car hard in the wall. So I know that's gonna be
13 pitting.
So I imagine we'll probably see the 8 car pit next lap.
9's hitting pit road. Right
2 cars already pitted.
Right
2 car and a 00. I think it was 4th and 5th place have already pitted, so they ain't got to pit again.
Looks like the 8's got a little damage to the rear. Oh, he's going around one more.
Double zero up in the wall just a little bit. So 13 car is still in the pit. 13 car exiting this pit stall now.
Well, so the 8's already passed him one time, and he's entering 3. He has not signaled the pit, and he's still out on the track. I think this 8's going to push the whole way.
Here comes that 2 car.
We might get this no tire stop out of the 8 car here.
It's possible. You know, we kind of called it.
I mean, he's got nobody around him. He could definitely back it down a few if he wanted to. Nope. Pit road. Here he comes.
Here he comes. Boy, he really takes it easy getting on pit road.
He does.
So that cycles a 13 around as the leader right now. 2 cars running right behind him.
Well, 13 has to go around and get the lap back first.
Yep.
So this should be him getting his lap right here. Eight's coming out of his pit box. Oh yeah, the 8's gonna have a huge lead. He did a no tire stop, I'm guaranteeing it. Where's the 13 at the moment? 13's coming off 4. The 8 is on the back stretch. He definitely took no tires.
He's got a huge lead. So
it's like 3 to go. Two or 3 to go right now.
So he probably took no tires.
Yep. I think he definitely just pushed it, took no tires. Knowing the gap he's got, he can back her down and maintain a stability, you know.
You know, I thought that would probably play into it. You know, we had what, an extra lap added to this stage, I believe, or 2 laps.
Yep. It was 1, I'm pretty sure. Chargers is 3rd.
Who's 2nd?
I'm not sure. So I'm trying to find out if I think it's Bronco. Yep, that's stage in.
Yeah, so it's Bronco. I think it's Bronco, Chargers, and Micah. And I think Foog is 5th. Setting up for the last stage, fellas. This is for all the marbles. What you think, man? What you think, Heavy? What you seen so far?
I mean, it's been such a battle between a handful of guys. I don't really know who's going to take this. It's going to be whoever can have the cleanest stage, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's all elements. Keeping the car with no damage, being consistent lap times, and get on and off pit road.
And these guys,
it
seems that no matter who's out front, if 2nd and 3rd place battle and let 1st place get away from them, nobody can catch up to whoever is out front.
Yep. So we got the 8 and the 9 gonna lead us to green, and you got the 13 and the 2 and the double zeros kind of been up
right
that way
along with the double
race.
zero right here on the restart. Inside. All right.
I'd like to see these guys get nose
double zero inside the 9. Pushing the 13 up the back stretch. 2's to his bumper. Oh, they push up. Double zero gets in the bumper to 13 just a little.
Looks like the 9 car lifted and got itself in trouble. Looks like the 9 car lifted and got itself into trouble. Caution's out. Did you see that, Heavy? The 9 kind of lifted a little bit when he did. He got in trouble and got crossed up and hit the wall. So that's a good break for him because he fell all the way to the rear.
Well, he definitely needed that to fall for him.
This is anybody's game. You know, last week we seen it end under green, white, checkered. And,
the way this double zero took off on that restart, you give him a green white checkered at the end of this race and he's anywhere near the front 2 rows, these guys might be in some trouble.
Yes, sir.
Because he was moving on that bottom on that restart.
He was. Shoot, we might get started a little early tonight in A-League. That'd be good. We got the 13 on the inside this time.
Well, I think Bob Saget just passed away.
So we got the 13, the 8, the 2, and the 00, and then the 9. Oh, 2 kind of got the apron just a little bit, got up into the 9 00 car. I tell you what, these guys do not want to let this 13 and the 8 get away from them.
No.
By no means.
00 in the wall, 9. Caution.
Caution's out. Getting a little dicey. Last stage, everybody's wanting to get those positions. Who's going to come out first this time off the pit road?
Chargers, Buck, Micah, Bronco, Rodney, Fu is all on the lead lap.
So we got what, 5 or 6 cars on the lead lap?
6 on the lead lap.
Here we go. 13, 8. Coming down
2 pushed the 9 up the track.
I tell you what, they're nose to tail now. Here comes the 2 car looking underneath the 8.
Look at him. Oh, 24 on the wall.
2 car all over the back bumper of that thing, 13.
49ers make the playoffs.
49ers make the playoffs, baby. Hell yeah. Saints lose?
I guess I just got the message said the 49ers have now beaten the Rams.
We beat the Rams?
Yep. You beat them a 6th straight time to wrap up the NFC's last playoff spot.
Man, we was losing 17-0.
Well, it says Ian Rappaport, the 49ers are in the playoffs.
All right. I tell you what, that 13 car is kind of set sail right now. With got the 9 car around hard, collecting the 2 or 3 cars. I bet that's going to be a caution there. That is a caution.
Blazing sitting in the lucky dog. Yep, y'all won 27-24.
I tell you what, getting a little dicey here. That's what we want as broadcasters, though, right? We want it.
Mm-hmm.
We want them to mix it up.
Like I said, it's literally the top 6, 7 cars here. Any one of these guys can get to that lead.
Yeah. So now we got the 13 and the 2, the 00 and the 8, and the 24 and the 9.
And the 3 is back on the lead lap now.
24 is?
3.
3 is back on the lead lap. Good job, Blazing.
13 in the grass. 3 wide.
Oh, we got 3 wide.
What I tell you about that 00? What I tell you?
Yeah, you told me. You said it.
I said that restart, man, he takes off. 96 way down the apron. Oh, hard in the wall on the backstretch.
Busted the wall.
Looks like him and the 3 got hooked.
2 car hanging tough on the outside. Here we go. Comes that 13 back.
And that 8 just sitting there like, where do I put my car?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Looking on broadcast, that 13 car looks really, really free.
That's what I've been saying, man. I followed him for about 20 laps last stage. And he definitely, that's how I noticed he was rolling down to that center so well. But that's also why he keeps getting down there on that apron, because he's so free.
Yep. Oh, double zero
9
kind of
in the
washed up a little
grass.
bit. 9 in the grass.
Looks like the 8 fell back. Got the 24 and the 48 up his rear.
So we got the 2, the double zero, 13. We got the 13 and the 8 hard on the bumper of that double zero car.
I think that 13 might be a little upset with that double zero going through the middle on the restart.
He might be.
But he in the middle of, between a father and son right now, so hope
Yeah,
he's keeping that race chatter down a little bit.
Yeah, he's in a sandwich.
Look at Rodney up here.
Yeah, the 2 car ain't pulling off.
That man improves every damn week.
He does, man. He does. 13 looking underneath the double zero. Looks like the double zero gonna let him go.
Oh.
Is he gonna make the crossover?
I thought he was gonna try it.
I was gonna say, if he wants to get to that 2, he better get around him as quick as he can, because he don't want to let him keep.
Oh.
Double zero gave him a little bump.
He did. So we gonna keep you in the middle of the sandwich.
Yeah, he's back in the sandwich again. Wonder if he's going to return the favor by a little bit of a little bump and run.
I would expect a little bump here. Just because he knows that if that 2 gets too far out there, like I said earlier, we've noticed that it doesn't matter who gets in the lead. If they get out there and get away, they just drive away.
Yep. Looks like he's passing it. He's trying to pass. Oh, double zero comes down into the 13. He got around him, oh.
I'll be watching ourselves a rivalry beginning right here.
I tell you what, that 2 was loving that because he stretched it out a little bit further.
Double zero lets the 8 around him.
Bronco had some tough luck right here at the beginning of the stage. Kind of lost a little ground. He's running 6th place right now.
Yeah, he was in the grass down the front stretch right after the restart there. Then it's probably about 26, 27 to go.
Tell you what, it's heating up. They're starting to get separated out again. You know, we've seen this about every time. It's just, you know, it's just, you just got to be consistent and just get on and off. Right now, it's just getting on and off pit road, you know.
Man, that 2 is stretching it out on that 13. And I think that's part of what that 13 was a little frustrated with the double zero about. Instead of just trying to line up and get back to that 2, and double zero wanted to take his run and make the moves.
Appreciate everybody out in YouTube land watching. Hopefully y'all watching an exciting race like we're commentating. So it's been a great battle, man. We've seen up and downs. We've seen guys leading. We've seen guys make some mistakes, and it's been an all-around great race. I mean, for Charlotte, I mean, it's been great.
Yeah. 3 stages is always a rough race, but when you get to that 4th stage, it's like, man.
Yeah, it's when the fatigue starts setting in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm on my 2nd cup of coffee, just broadcasting tonight.
Could you imagine tapping that controller for 200 laps?
No.
I've done it.
I have too, and sliders at that, so you're even slower and it takes longer.
Yep. 13 gaining on the 2, any?
It's like he gets on him on entry, but this 2 is so stable. He can pull back off on exit. And that's where that 13, he would make all his ground earlier on the 8 because he could roll in so much faster and maintain the speed. But it's like that ain't working on this 2.
You know, we've seen, you know, 13's in a really good position right now of short pitting early. And, you know, we've both seen the 2 and the 13 short pit. So just a matter of who
does
pulls the trigger first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it, though. Like, which one of them is going to take that gamble?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's making up any gap here.
Yeah, I don't think he is now. It looked like he was there for a minute, but that 2 is just, it's just smooth. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
it.
He's running like the same line every single time, and that's what you got to be. Is when you're out front like this, it's a lot of pressure. I mean, it's especially if you got a good little lead. You know, you start getting pressure on you, just hitting your marks, and then you kind of worried about pit road. I mean, it looks like the 13 signal for pits.
I don't know if he signaled or if he got loose back there. We'll find out here in just a second. That might have been the signal. Yep.
That's a signal. So he's pulling it again. So we know what the short pit's doing. I'm going to ride around with the 2s because they had a big lead.
All right. I'm going to get on
See
the
if the
13.
2 pits this lap. 2 did not signal. So maybe he's kind of seeing what the old tire, you know, he's already been out here and short pitted. Well, I guess he is pitting. He is pitting. That's smart. Smart. Double Zero is still out. 24 coming down pit road. 20 coming
13
down
is
pit
coming
road.
out of pit road right now.
The 8 is still out as well. So right now it cycles around the 8 car leading. Double Zero second. 13 has exited pit road.
And we will have one more stop after this. Is that the 8 behind the 13, Ray?
2 cars exiting pit road now.
13's crossing the straight.
I think the 13 is going to get him.
So I think the 9 might have some trouble exiting pit road. He's got him going into 3.
He's got him. So now we'll see. Now we'll see what kind of long run car the 2 and the 13 have. So, you know, the 2 cars one lap better tires. So.
As free as that 13 was the last run, I don't know.
You know, if I'm the 2 car, I just kind of take it smooth. I just run the same marks and the same line I'm hitting. Don't worry about it. You know, you got a little bit fresher tires. Just ride, and then when you get a chance to make the move, make it. Let the other guy make a mistake.
Like that. Trying to find out.
You know, I figured he might have closed the gap up a little bit more than what he has, but, you know, right now we got a lap car in front of the leader right now, so that may play a factor as well.
So 17 to go.
17
Be 16 when the leader hits the line right here.
We're looking at one more pit stop. Looks like the 13 is going to get around the 48 clean.
48 keeps it up. Good job, 48.
So, you know, right now the tide has kind of turned a little bit. Now the 2 car can dictate when he wants to pit.
That 2 just caught the wall down the backstretch. Got stuck into it a little bit. It's going to cause a nice little gap.
So can Chargers make it 2 in a row?
Momentum's a beautiful thing.
Because, you know, the tide's kind of turned. Now the 2's running second. Does he short pit? He's seen what happened with the 13. You know, he's seen that the 13 was able to get the lead. So It may work out for him.
I definitely want to be the guy out front leading after this final pit stop.
You know, I'm almost thinking if I'm the leader and he's right there, I'm kind of watching my rear view, because if he signals the pit, I'm going pit too.
Yeah, definitely. Cut that advantage away, because, I mean, like you said, the 13 just did it. He knows how much of an advantage it is.
Yep.
It's like the 2's coming back, though.
It looks like he's trying to fight his way back a little bit.
That 13 just looks so damn free out there.
He does, man. He really does.
And the 2's just smooth.
He's going to be there. He's going to be there in just a minute, in another lap or so, I believe. Yeah, it almost looks like that 13's kind of losing a little bit coming off the corner here, like he's getting loose.
Yeah, the front end sliding on him.
Yep, it's like he kind of went up on his entry there to try to help him stay a little bit lower off. Here he comes. Here comes the 2 car.
See,
one of them new
do you go ahead and make the? Oh, the 13 just let him go. Because I was gonna say, if I was the 2, I think I might have pressured the 13 for a lap or 2, knowing that he's starting to fall off the way he is, and make him burn it up even more.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if the 13 let him around him like that.
It kind of looked like he backed off and let him go.
Oh, 00 had missed the pits and came back around.
96 is slow on the front.
00's in the pits.
Oh no.
Yeah,
or is he going ahead and making his final stop?
Yeah, it looked like he was wrecked though. Like he wrecked. He was going on the track.
8's
backwards.
in the pits with him.
That 2 cars pulled off. So if
8's exiting pit road now.
If I'm steady losing ground to the leader, I think I go ahead and pit.
Yeah, maybe Fu got wrecked, or he wrecked himself on the pit road. It definitely looks like he's black flag. Yeah, he's just now coming out of pit box.
Because that 2's opened up a pretty good lead on that 13. I don't know how much longer the 13 wants to ride, you know, losing ground. Because the more ground he loses right now, you know, the more he's going to have to make up short pitting. And I think that gap's a little bit bigger than it was earlier short pitting.
Maybe the 13's fall off, though, scares him a little bit. He's trying to get the lap down.
Yep, that could be too.
He knows his car is really good for 7-8 laps instead of 10-11, you know?
Yep. We probably got, what, less than 10 to go, maybe?
Yeah, it's 8 to go, I'm pretty sure.
8 to go.
7 right here when they hit the line.
I think if I'm that 2, I'm watching. I believe I'd be watching that 13, because if he pits signals,
if the 2 surprises him and just goes now.
Yeah, I know. You know, we've known the 2 to take no tires and 2 tires, so he might be thinking about something else as well, you know.
Well, that 2 watched that 8 do it, a stage ago, and stretch that lead way out.
13 is on pit road. If that 2 stays out more than another lap, he's going to have to take 2 tires, or he's going to lose a lot of ground on pit road.
I'm riding with the 2 now. He's staying out.
2 cars stayed out.
Where's the 13? '13 definitely took 4. It's coming out now.
2 cars signaling for pits.
I think this definitely just played into the 13's hands.
Yeah, I do too. I think he stayed out a little bit too long.
Yep.
Unless he takes 2 tires.
Now here comes the 8 and the double zero down the backstretch behind 13. And they pit it way earlier than he did.
Yeah, they're drafting too. They're nose to tail.
And that, I mean, it made up a huge gap on them because that 13 and the 2 was like 7 seconds ahead of them.
2 car is hitting his stall now.
All right, 13's already going. He's going to come off 2. So the 13 just got his lap back from the 2.
2 cars off pit road.
13's entering 3.
Two car
at the most he took 2. At the most he took 2. But we know this 13 has 4. And there's like 5 laps to go. Is that enough time for these 4 tires to pay off?
I don't think so. I don't know. He's got some cars in between him.
Bronco right here in front of 13. Yep. Oh, we had to check up hard for the 9.
I don't think they can catch him, Heavy.
A 9 threw a big block to 13's momentum.
Because the 13 is going on the backstretch.
And the 2 is leaving the backstretch.
Yeah, he ain't got enough time. There ain't no way.
No.
That's a good call by the 2. Good strategy. If he can hold off.
I'd let this 3 go. I wouldn't even bother with him. I think Blazing's running in 5th.
Blazing then bounced his way back up. I know he ain't feeling good. Glad he was able to come back and run with us tonight. Well, we got 2 to go.
Yep. Maybe 1. It might have been the white flag when the
down a
leader
pretty
hit the
good
line.
pace.
Oh yeah, he slowed way down coming off 4 that time.
That's it, ain't it?
That was it. Yep.
That's it. 2 car is your winner. Man, what a hell of a race.
The strategies that was played out tonight was just fantastic.
I'm telling you, it's you never know. I mean, we've seen multiple lead changes, different strategies. You know, we talked about that earlier. You know, he ran his gas almost all the way out. Probably.
Yeah, guys short pitting, guys running it out, taking no tires. I mean, the 2 car here, he did every one of those things tonight. He short pitted to gain time. He's taking no tires to gain time.
Yep. That's what it takes.
Micah, Chargers, Bronco, Buck, Rodney, Blazin, Foo, Bubba, Dusty, Shady. Top 10.
Hell yeah. That was an awesome race.
That was awesome.
Awesome race, man.
Hats off to these guys. We got a little bit of time. You gonna interview one of them?
Yeah, we can. Want to interview? Want to interview the top 2?
Yep, let's do it. Yep, that's what I'm trying to.
We'll try to get 2 drivers up in here, see if we can get some.
Are you
get
friends
some
with
interviews.
Chargers? You're gonna have to add him.
Yeah, let me see if I can get him in here right quick.
Is he?
What's up, guys? So do we have Chargers?
Oh, just Micah.
Chargers might have got off before they told him. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and start with Micah. Race winning. So, man, I'll tell you, week in and week out, put in a great setup, a great car, a great drive.
I've seen some different kind of strategies you guys were playing tonight, and you kind of swapping back and forth. Just kind of walk me through your race and just tell me how your race was going and what kind of strategy you did and how you was able to come on with the victory.
Oh man, there's no charge.
All right,
At first, I was trying to, get my rhythm together, and I was kind of like, my car took off slow as hell for one, so it was then everybody waiting. I know y'all seen I called them accidents, but once I got that damage, I kept short pitting. I took 2 tires, no tires, just gas, trying to stay on the lead lap and stay in touch with those guys up front.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, man, it paid off. Did you take 2 tires or no tires at the end?
No tires.
That's what I thought.
I was
That's
like,
what I
ain't no
thought.
way you had that gap when taking any tires.
That's what I thought.
I knew they were going to try that because Bronco was trying to work that out the whole race, but we kept getting cautions, so we couldn't do it.
Yep.
I figured they were going to try it, so I beat them to it.
Yeah, we was
Well, man,
contemplating between you and Chargers which one of y'all was going to take the short pit and try to get the advantage at the end. And then when you ran it all the way out, I was like, well, how's this going to play out? Awesome strategy for both of you.
I was nervous, I ain't gonna lie, and I knew what he was going to do, so
Yep.
my hand just to take no tires and it's flat.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't really keep up with my car very well and started burning up the right rear a little bit too much and had to pick tires on that last stop. I feel like my
Yep.
car was good to start the race and Micah's was not very good, and then we both went opposite ways.
Yeah, Micah, he's earned the moniker Mr. Where Did He Come From?
Mile and a half really aren't my thing, so I feel all right about it.
Yeah, excellent run tonight, Chargers. I mean, at one point in time, I was like, this is all yours, And
That's
then
what I thought,
when Micah
yeah.
gained on that one pit stop, I was like, oh, well, he's in the game now. What's going to happen?
Yep. Yep.
But excellent racing from both you guys. The whole race crew, everybody tonight. It was an awesome race to broadcast. It was exciting watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
a lot of
was,
fun.
man. It was, man. I want to say congratulations to Michael on the win. Congratulations to Chargers on the 2nd place finish. And
Shout out to Bronco for 3rd.
Yep. Shout out to Bronco for 3rd. Had a hell of a run. I know he got mixed up in a couple things, couple times, and kind of got shuffled to the back and come back to the front. But that's a good way to rebound and come back with a 3rd place finish. So congratulations to you guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. Hopefully these guys put on a hell of a race as always, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed me and Heavy doing the broadcast. And we got another race to run. We're fixing to get started here in just a few minutes. So I hate to cut it short, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
thanks Billy for everything you guys do for us. We appreciate it.
Well, thank
sir,
y'all for
man.
showing up, man, and racing clean and having fun. That's all we want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys. So it's all you guys. It's not me. I just host it. So
No, you do a good
it's
job.
all
Great
it's
race
awesome,
tonight,
man.
guys. Last thing I got to say real quick. Go Raiders.
Go Chargers. Oh, it's on.
Hey, go
Winning
49ers,
your
baby.
end.
We in the playoffs.
Tying-
We in the playoffs,
tying
baby.
your
We in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was
that?
wondering, are they going to have like a payoff between the teams? Like, listen, guys, let's just tie it and we both get to go.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit. Just like 0-0.
Yeah, like we ain't got to do nothing. Fumble every play. Everybody
Sit
just
on
keep
the
fumbling.
ball. Yep.
All right, guys.
All right,
Well, I
guys.
appreciate it. We're
All right,
gonna
fellas.
we're gonna end this, and we got another race to run. So y'all tune in to FTR Racing League or FTR Racing on YouTube. You can check out all the action that's fixing to go down with our A League, and
All right.
we're gonna have some fun. All right, guys. Until all right. Until next week, guys. See ya.
Later.
All right, later.